Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Hope everyone's having a good night. It is I, the Drez, but I'm not here to rip any packs today. I'm here to just do a real short video of some stuff I picked up at the hobby store. Picked up some cool stuff. Actually, this is the stuff together from one day out at hobby stores. I actually went to a couple, and this is the stuff I picked up at a couple of them. So, just cool stuff that I grabbed that none of it was super expensive, but just cards I liked and different things I wanted. And again, for what they were, I was like, yeah, I'll get in on some of this. So, this silver die cut David Montgomery. I just saw it was a sharp card, and I don't have too many like that, and I'm a sucker for die cuts. Got a Deebo Samuel rated rookie, my favorite style of rookie card, and while my boy Chunk has left the 49ers, injuries aside and everything like that, personality aside, I do think he's a very good player. He's very, very fun to watch. So I wish him the best of luck on the Commanders. Let's see, we got Lad McConkey rookie card from Topps Finest. And then I grabbed these. It's just a base Daniels and Knicks, but I didn't end up actually buying any select from 24, and I, at this point, don't know if I will. So I was like, these are a buck a piece, so I just grabbed them just to have them. And then I grabbed a couple Jerry Rices. I don't have, like, newer ones. Just throw my Jerry Rice collection of hundreds of Jerry Rices, just because I don't know. I have some newer ones, but I don't know, not a ton. Mainly just older ones. So whenever I see a newer one like this that I don't have, I typically buy them when they're cheap enough. So, and then I picked up a few more slabs. I've really been getting into graded cards lately, which probably isn't great because I spent enough money buying cards to open. So I probably shouldn't be buying all these slabs, but none of these were very expensive. So again, rated rookie, a big fan. It's my favorite style of rookie cards. So I saw this. I mean, it's only a 6. Actually, surprisingly, because the card itself is in pretty good shape. I mean, splitting hairs, it maybe should have been a 7, maybe, but either way, it was really cheap. And Randy Johnson. And well, I want to say I have a couple of his rookie cards. In fact, I might even have this one. I definitely don't have it graded, but actually, no, I don't know if I have this one. But either way, I definitely don't have a graded one of it. So I just, that's kind of cool for how cheap it was. I grabbed that. And then I know I don't have this version of Shea's rookie card for sure. And I was trying to think, I don't know if I have any of Shea's rookie cards. I don't know if I just didn't buy a lot of basketball this season or what, but I don't know if I have any. I'd have to look. Maybe I do, but either way, rated rookie, big fan of it, and big fan of Shea. He is awesome. So I thought that was cool. And it's an 8, so it was reasonably priced, let's say. Another one just of a really good player that I don't have a lot of / a graded one. I grabbed a Pete Alonso Chrome rookie. So that was actually to 9, but it was still, I want to say it was like $10. It was pretty cheap. So Pete Alonso. I know the Mets are struggling right now, but either way, I think Pete Alonso is a very good player. And then I grabbed this. I was a big Braves fan when I was a kid. Obviously, they were originally from Milwaukee, but even that was before my time. I'm not that old. But I did watch the Braves when I was a kid a lot. Maddox and just their incredible pitching, and Chipper Jones, and I mean they had a lot of good players back in the '90s. I was a big Braves fan, and I do still pay attention to their stuff, not as much as the Brewers, but I do pay attention. And, this kid seems like he could be pretty good. And I saw this, and it was not that expensive. And I was like, you know what? It looked really cool on the Purple Mojo. It's numbered at, I want to say 250. Yeah, 250. So for how cheap it was, to me, these kind of cards are always like, you kind of got to take a flyer on them because, this kid turns out to be the next, I don't know, Mike Trout or whoever, if he ends up being generational and amazing, this would be a very valuable card. If he ends up sucking and never really getting outside of the minors, then it's not going to be a valuable card. But I thought it looked really cool. And again, for what little bit I do pay attention to Brave stuff, specifically prospects, I definitely heard some good things about this kid. So I was like, you know what? For how cheap it was, I'll take a flyer on it and see. So just thought it looked cool with the mojo. So, but that's what I grabbed at the local hobby stores here over the last, like I said, this was, I don't know, probably a week ago I grabbed these now. I'm just probably shooting a video for it. But so I picked up a few things, nothing too crazy, but I got a few more slabs for my potentially growing graded collection, I suppose. And then just some other stuff that, good players and Jerry Rice's I didn't have and stuff. So nothing too exciting, but just different cool cards. So, but all right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching as always. Much appreciated. Throw the video a like if you want to continue to see what I spend my money on, my non-opening things. And subscribe. Obviously, I mostly open cards. I don't do this too much. I do it probably more than I used to because I've been going to a couple card shows lately now too, and I haven't done that in a long time. But even just going to the hobby store, I mean, you know, I used to sometimes go in there a couple times a year and just like dig through some stuff and like maybe fill out with some rookies I missed out on or whatever. And now it's like between looking for cards and everything else, I mean, I definitely stop in there more than I used to and buy more single cards than I used to, which again, probably isn't the greatest thing for my wallet, but I don't know. Collecting cards, I feel like you kind of do with your heart anyway at this point. I mean, it's not something I'm doing to make money or anything. So it's just grabbing players I like, cards I like, different stuff, and, you know, just opening stuff up to see what I can hit. So, but all right, everybody. Again, thanks for watching, and take it easy. Have a good night. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Hopefully everybody's having a good night. Drez here. I'm not going to rip any packs, however. I was just going to do a little video of some stuff I picked up at the store. So if anybody wants to see any cards I picked up at the hobby store, do a quick little video here. This won't take too long. I did not get too many cards, but go through real quick here. So I was at the store, and they just bought some cards off a guy, and he was going through kind of sorting some of it, and I just asked, hey, can I take a look through some of that? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. And so I grabbed a few things out of that, you know, hadn't even made it out yet. He had this small pack of Gypsy Queen cards together, and the reason I grabbed it, I mean, specifically for me, this Nolan Ryan. I really wanted that Nolan Ryan, so I grabbed the whole thing. There were 6 cards in it. I just wanted the Nolan Ryan. So, and then also in that stuff they bought off that guy, game used Robin Yount Upper Deck. So I thought that was kind of cool. Look at some Robin Yount. It's game used. It is not numbered, but it's Robin Yount, so that's cool. And then, while certainly not some big household name, I did get this Colt McCoy on card auto. That stuff's cool. So Colt McCoy, you know, heck of a clipboard holder for a lot of years. Not exactly a light 'em up quarterback in the NFL, but I still thought that was cool for a guy. It was really cheap. Grabbed me a few slabs here. We got this green, white, purple prism Derek Lively rookie card, and I have a blue. The Mavs blue color match one or whatever too. So I have a couple of his slabs for rookies. Cordell Stewart, it's pro set, you know, whatever, pro set metal. It's not really worth anything, but I really liked Cordell Stewart back in the 90s. I thought he was a lot of fun to watch. To me, he was like kind of the, I don't know, progenitor. He was like the first to me who, like, you know, like you look at your like Lamar Jacksons and stuff now. He was doing that back in the 90s. He wasn't, you know, around for very long. He wasn't doing it at a very high level for very long, but he to me, he was one of the first quarterbacks as a kid that I remember watching. Like, wow, this guy can throw and run, and like, this guy's incredible. Again, he didn't tear it up for a long time, but he had a few decent seasons, and he was a lot of fun to watch. So, and again, he feels to me kind of like the guy, you know, even before Vic, there was Cordell Stewart. So there's certainly guys who've done a lot better since him, but yeah, and this is numbered 5 out of 7, which again, it's Leaf, so they're pro set, so it's like, it's not really worth anything, but just a cool card, and a player that I really enjoyed watching back in the day. And then I grabbed this Jaime Blue Cracked Ice rookie card. It's only an 8, but I looked at it and I was like, I don't even know why it's an 8. It looks like a 9 or a 10. It looks really good, but whatever. Yeah, that's how it goes with Panini, or with PSA. So then I grabbed a couple cheap slabs, just the cool stuff, and then I also thought I'd throw up here, I got it in a break for the first time in a long time. Local hobby store just moved, so they're going to try to do like an in-house break, I think at least like once a month or something. And I was there, and I was like, it was really cheap, especially considering all the stuff they were opening. So I was like, I'll take a cheaper team. So I grabbed the Hornets because I think they were $20. I think they were 20. It was really cheap, and they were opening. It was like a full case of Revolution Megas, a full case of Optic Blasters, and an Optic Hobby box. Now, as far as what you could really hit for the Hornets, part of the reason why it was so cheap, the Hornets, literally the only hit they had and all that was, I think, Tijane Salon, he had a Kaboom, rookie Kaboom. That was it. So in my head, I'm like, well, you got a chance of pulling an auto, and some cool parallels, maybe some numbered stuff. So I was, again, for how cheap it was, I thought I'd throw in and help fill up the board for them. And here's what I got. They only did rookies and hits, so I, you know, whatever base stuff. But I got a couple of cool LaMelo parallels that I did not have either of, so that was cool. And we got a lot of rookies and a few other parallels. I got some KJ, Trey Mann purple, KJ, Brandon Miller purple. In fact, I think I had every purple except for LaMelo. Bridges, KJ, Salon, Grant Williams. Just regular chrome. Then we got the Vortex rookie card for Salon. KJ Simpson, regular Revolutions. Salon. Brandon Miller. I think this is an Avalanche. Where are you? Storm, sorry. Avalanche is from the winter one the year before. And then we got another Salon here. Another one, and a KJ, and this Simpson on the Chrome. So, you know, for my money, I did not do very well. Obviously, did not hit that kaboom, did not hit an auto or anything cool. He said overall the break did not go super well. I guess nobody really, they didn't hit any case hits. Like, they didn't hit a kaboom, a downtown, they didn't hit anything. They just got some autos and some numbered cards. But even then, I think he said they had like one thing to 49 and a whole bunch of 99s or something. So it sounds like overall it didn't go super great, which, I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. I don't open, I open all kinds of stuff all the time, but I usually, I don't open cases of anything. I open, a few boxes of this, a hobby box of that, a couple blasters of this. I don't, buy a ton of any one thing generally. And so by volume, I open kind of low on stuff. So if I get a case hit or something, like, that's crazy because I just, if I grab one blaster out of a box, I just got very lucky. But so to open, cases of stuff like that and then to not hit anything is really a bummer. So, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But all right, everybody. Well, yeah, I just thought I'd show some things I picked up at the hobby store, and then I threw the stuff that I got in the break in it too. Again, not that I pulled anything really cool in the break, but some rookie cards. And I'm always the kind of guy who, like, no matter how a guy looks in his rookie year, obviously I shouldn't say how, because like you can be so bad you just find your way right out of the NBA. But overall, I like to give guys a chance because, a lot of these guys get up to the big show and it's like, they're still really young. Like, so even guys who didn't really tear it up or they're on bad teams or they got injured, like, I always feel like there's, people get down on them right away because they didn't really tear it up their rookie year. And then I'm like, come on, like, he was like 20, 21 or whatever. Like, give him a chance, It's not like to give people the benefit of the doubt, give them a few years. And, after you're around for 3 years and you still kind of aren't very good, I mean, maybe you're just not going to be among the elite. This is how it goes. Any rookie who makes it to the NBA and plays in one game will have played in more NBA games than I'll ever play in. So good for them, I say. But all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.